Greetings everyone, this is Changes Akasha. Today we are going to be talking about the gates that are found in the sacral center, the center of energy. So let's jump straight into it.
Yeah. Phinde yahlangana futhi. Namhlanje ke we are going to talk about gates that are found in the sacral. This is the sacral down there. The energy center. This is the center that is providing life force energy to an extent that it even creates a child. Yeah, so it's more sexual. Yeah, this center. So without further ado, let us begin with gate 5 up there in the quarter of mutation. Gate 5 is called waiting or fixed patterns. So basically it's all about lana understanding and be in line and harmony with rhythms and patterns in life, because life goes in patterns. There is day, there is night, there is summer, there is winter. You see, there are patterns within patterns. So life is fractal. So this case is all about understanding and being in harmony with the rhythm of life and the patterns. The shadow is impatience. So here we find someone who will be impatient, but in an introvert person, la singabona someone who is having a fear of time running out. Angithi impatient vele. So ubona sengazi ukuthi bekumele ngabe manje sekukanje manje. Bekumele ngabe sekukanje. Angithi uyazi ukuthi nengane kumele ukuthi iqale ibe ingane. Umuntu kumele aqala abe ingane, aqala gaqa, ahambe ngenyawo, asuke lapho, akhule, enze into ezithile, angene esikoleni. Kube yileyo pattern nje landelwe. So manje there is no lukhungana. Asikho isidingo sokuthi umuntu abe nefiye ukuthi njengoba ngimncane nje yangishiya isikhathi, bekumela ngabe sengimdala. Njengoba kuyisebusuku nje bekumela ngabe sekuyisekuseni, yabo. So you are having fear of time running out. But otherwise, if singakhuluma ngumuntu oyi extrovert, so this one will be pushy, will be restless, impatient nje at all, yabo. So impatient. So we are pushy. Ngesikhathi kusenzeka enye into empilweni yakho kusesikhathi sentethile, wena you are failing to understand ukuthi njengamanje isikhathi salokhu empilweni yami. We are push. Njengamanje sesikhathi sokuthi ngisebenze. Siyeza isikhathi sokuthi mhlambe ngizimele. You don't have to be pushy and impatient. You have to be patient of the rhythm. So lana ke sithola umuntu impatient ke ozoba pushy, afuna ukuthi angahambisani nama rhythms akhona nje empilweni, nama patterns akhona empilweni, because life ihamba kanjalo. If we are going to express this gate in a gift, or the gift of this gate, the positive expression, sithola patience. So ke obviously ke la it's the opposite ye shadow la. So we find someone who will be patient with life's natural rhythm and patterns, yabo. So nje uyaflow nje, someone will be flowing ngesikhathi understand ukuthi lesi isikhathi salokhu njengamanje. siyeza esasalukho kunesikhathi sokukhala kunesikhathi sokuhleka. So basically ungazi usho njalo ukuthi this gate is all about ukuthi kunesikhathi sokukhala kunesikhathi sokuhleka kunesikhathi sokutshala kunesikhathi sokuvuna yabo yonke into inesikhathi sayo. Life works that way. Akufuneki ukuthi ngesikhathi sokutshala wena ufuna ukuvuna wena. Ngesikhathi sokuvuna wena ufuna ukuthi ngabe sokuphelile. So we have to understand that seed here we find the word timeless. So now we find someone who will be timeless, someone who will understand, who will know, who will grasp it ukuthi no man asipheli isikhathi la. The life is infinite. So asipheli isikhathi. In fact you'll know ukuthi okay kusesikhathi sokuthi ngibe kwi physical body, so isikhathi sokuthi ngibe kwi spiritual dimension. So you'll understand ukuthi nje there's nothing ebizwa ngesikhathi. Time is just a mental perception. So if you understand those things, now you are timeless. You are not pushy. You are not afraid that time is running out, because you know there's absolutely no time. There's only infinite now. Okay. Moving to gate 14. It's called power skills. Lana, this is the gate where you are using your power to serve. You are using your power to serve for the highest good. You see, you are using your power to serve for the highest good. I-shadow yalana ke sithola igama laphana elithi compromise. So njengoba kuthiwa compromise nje, lanto isho ukuthi you will be someone who will be compromising. If you are an introvert, more especially, you will be someone who is compromising your values to others. Or if you are an extrovert, you will be someone who is seeking for an external validation. So when you are not using you lokungani awukho kahle hlela awuthembekile la ukuthi uwenze into othandayo ukuyenza uyizwa ngaphakathi lo into leyo uyenza nje wena wenza into ngikuthiwa uyithandi for the fact ukuthi wena ufuna ukuthi uplease abantu yabo, ufuna ukuthi ubukeke njengomuntu ophumelele noma ufuna imali noma ufuna, but you are not doing you are not using your skills to serve your humanity, to serve people. But now we are just following ukuthi iguphi la khona validation, iguphi la khona imali, you are compromising now your values, you are compromising what you are born to do for just lousy things like validations and those remunerations like money. So you are not going to be someone who is happy because you are not doing what you are born to do. You are not serving people with your skills. You are just compromising. Oh, okay, because vele anyway ngifuna imali, let me just compromise now and do this. So you are not going to be happy by compromising and do whatever that will make you feel good, instead of doing what you are born to do. And you feel there's this thing, I feel it inside. So if you are going to express the gift of this gate, sithola ubani competence. Basically ke la we are going to be someone who is doing what we are passionate of. You do what you are passionate of, rather than look here shared ukuthi you are going to do anything just because you want amehlo abantu, or you want money, or you want any external validation. But lana you are going to do, okay, I'm doing what I love, I'm serving the human. La uba satisfied ngokuthi wenza into oyizwa ngaphakathi, and we are helping the humanity, we are helping the people, we are helping the creation. So irregardless ukuthi uyakuthola okuyi external validation noma awukuthola, but you just feel, it just feels right and nice within you to do what you are competent to do. So lento ifana nokuthi yabona nje nakho nje mina I'm taking my time teaching people, ngenza zonke izinto, but azikho indodla zemali engiyitholayo, akukho validation etheni mhlawumbe ukuthi ngivela ku TV noma ngivela emaphepheni. No, I'm just doing this because I feel it inside. This is what I like to do. This is how I can contribute and help the humanity, whether I receive money or not. But eventually I'll be competent by doing what I love to do because I'm passionate about it. You see, that's all about the power skills. So bounteousness is the siddhi, the highest expression. So lana we find someone who will understand that passion yakhe is part of the web in the universe. Your passion is just one part of the whole things that are there in the universe. So you don't have to leave your passion and do something else, because your passion is needed in this universe. Your passion is needed. Now, if you compromise your passion and do something else just because you want external validation and money, who is going to execute what you are here to execute? Who is going to execute your skills if when you are abandoning it? Moving on, gate 29 is called perseverance, or the gate of saying yes. So this gate is all about saying yes in life. It's all about perseverance that will lead to the discovery of things and serendipity, being in the good place, being in the right place at the right time. So you'll say yes, you'll persevere in life, and that is when you are going to discover things that are meant for you. That is when you are going to be in the right place at the right time, because you have said yes to something that was meant for you, and you kept on persevering and go on and on until you discover things. So if the shadow of this gate, the negative aspect, is half-heartedness. We are not committed from the place of heart. So we are not committed from the place of heart. So we understand again ukuthi sithola umuntu ongezukufaka inhliziyo yakhe yonke kulento ayivumayo. So that is the shadow. For whatever reason, ukuthi awuzicommit enough in life. No buts. You are doing something, go to no buts. You are taking a decision, go to no buts. You are half-hearted. And that is not a good thing, because that may not play out well, because we don't know in the first place why you are not half-hearted, why you are half-hearted and committed 50% of your heart. But otherwise, the gift is commitment. So you'll be someone who will be saying yes, and you're going to persevere, and you are going to be committed. And out of commitment, that is when you are going to discover things that you have to discover. That is when you are going to be pulled to the correct direction, or that is when you are going to find your body, your life iba sendaweni kumele ukuthi bekuyona. Uzoba sendaweni right ngesikhathi right, because you are committed to things that you're supposed to be committed to. And the highest expression ngesithola usiddhi. Ayibo. Kwisidhi sithola devotion. So you'll be someone who will be devoted, wholehearted. Oh? So you'll be someone who will be devoted. Ufake inhliziyo yakho kulento oyivumayo. Whatever it is, whatever you do, whatever you say you are going to do, ufake inhliziyo yakho khona. So devotion, that is when ngampela even though you see what other people don't agree with this, other people they don't bother about this, but me, I just feel it's right to say yes to this and let me put my whole heart in this. This is meant for me. So you understand those things. Okay, I have a very universe. Nami nginendawo yami kuyona. So it doesn't mean good. I have to say yes because many people are saying yes. I have to say yes, even though I'm the only one who is saying yes and committed to this thing. So it's all about the devotion, perseverance, and saying yes to life. Gate 34 is having the energy of power. They call it power. It is down there. All like these days, all of them are down there. So kuluma mase sikhuluma ngama channels ukuthi which one is connected to which one is connected to which one, and what it means. This one is for power. It is having an immense power, extreme power. This gate. It's all about power, in fact. So you understand the power, uthi power, you can use power to do anything. So the shadow aspect of this gate is force. So here, umuntu introvert, we may find someone who is suppressing his or her own power. He or she is being reserved, and she or he will feel tired because now this person is having great and immense power, but now the power is being suppressed. It's not using the powers that are within. So now we are going to be tired if you have power, but then ifana nani kunomshini esiwusebenzayo lapha emsebenzini omkhulu iduplicator amaphepha. If wena uzosebenzisa ukhiqiza amaphepha awu4 uyakhunja lapho, uyawukhubaza, uqeda istencil, yabo, uyasiqeda ngobani une efficacy of duplicating more papers, but when you are duplicating 4 or 5 here, now it is underutilized and uyawukhathaza. So ke sithola into enjengalena ke la, someone who is having more powers but amandla akhe waspressile nje. Or otherwise if extroverts, it will be someone who is bossy, misusing of power, yabo. Yabona ke umuntu onepower ozobe isebenzisa isomo kanjani, we understand leyo nto le, to do anything anyhow just because unepower. If uthi akakhuluma, if ukuthi akayenze lokhu, is using the power. And its power you can change power to anything. So now this person will be changing power to anything and to anything and anyhow, anywhere. Akekho nje uyaforsa kahle, uyaforsa nje umuntu oforsayo just because unepower. Akunqeni kube umuntu le ovela sebenzisa ipower yakhe ukuthi alokhu nje enza abantu ukuthi abenze into ethile, yabo, sebenzisa ipower yakhe nje ukuthi enza abantu bento ethile. Uyazi ukuthi vele unepower, kodwa manje le power le uyisebenzisa ngendlela nje ene force phakathi, yabona. Even physically nje une force, yabo, even physically nje someone obesebenzisa iforce angabulala izinto ngoba nje uyaforce nje too much. But ke otherwise ke there is strength la kwi gift. So ke lana ke we find someone will be in harmony with natural forces, yabo. Hayi samanye ozo-oppose ama-forces, yabo. Uma ngabe ukuthi mhlawumbe uyazazi mhlawumbe umuntu osefuna isikhundla manje, lana kumele sithole umuntu one-strength ozokwazi ukuthi okay, njengamanje let me go on ngisebenze ngale ndlela ngisebenza ngayo kule level engikuyona, when the time is right ngizophumelela. But uma ngabe isebenzisa i-force uzofuna ukukhuluma na wonke umuntu asebenzisa imali yakhe, abribe, disrupt izinto nje ukuthi gcine kwenze njani kuphumelele yena. Akasasebenzisa i-strength, kanti i-strength sithini, uzosebenzisa le power yakho le in harmony with the natural forces. If the forces say now when we are still need to be in this level, hold on la, work la okhona nje manje, the universe knows why igcinila lo muntu uzosebenzisa strength sakhe asebenze lo level akuyona up until when the time is right uzophinda futhi apply adlulele kwe level. So is working in harmony with the natural forces, akasebenzi against them. Bese sizothola kwi seed hi the highest expression majesty. So lana ke it is consciousness in motion. So lana we are just when a consciousness in motion, we are doing great and big things. We are doing great and big things because now we are using your power in harmony with the universe. You are the universe in a physical manifestation. You are doing exactly what you have to do. You are using your power exactly the way you should use your power. We understand that majesty. Moving on to gate 27 down there in the quarter of initiation. Lana ke ku gate 27 they say is nourishment. So nourishment is all about taking care of something, taking care of people, taking care of your tribe, you see, and nourishing them. This is the power of being able to nourish your tribe in whichever way. So basically ke lana ekunakekeleni itribe yakho is shadow part of this gate. It is selfish. So self, in fact, I think it's supposed to say selfishness, in fact. So if you are an introvert, you'll be self-sacrificing. If you are an introvert, you will be self-sacrificing. You are sacrificing yourself in trying to nourish and take care of other people. You are sacrificing yourself. Maui extrovert will find someone who is self-centered, something for something. Will say, if I take care of you, you give me this, something for something. I can't take care of you if you are not giving me what I want. So you have to give me this if I nourish you. We are self-centered. We are selfish. We are uzabangela wena ukuthi izinto kumele zize kuwena, yabo. Uma nginakekela umuntu kumele nakula kuyaphoqa ukuthi naye akuyaphoqa ukuthi akenze kanje. So that is being a selfish, yabona. Ngoba la maybe angithi lana ke these people abale gate, they are also if they are going to express this gate ngendlela yayo positive, able to take care of people neingane, ukwazi ukukhulisa izingane, bayinikeze uthando, bayinikeze, in fact bayinikeze nourishment, yabo, bayinakekele, bayinikeze ukudla, bayinikeze ukuthi philwa kanjani, yabo, zizikhule. Ibona sithembele kubo these people who are having this gate. But mele understand ukuthi ingane phela ngeke ize ibe perfect. So if ayiyakunakekela kodwa wena awubongi, yabona, awubongi wenza kanje, I'm expecting you to give me what I want, because ngiyakuthi mina ukuthengela ingubo la, mina ngigodlayo la, mina ngenza this, mina ngenza that, and you are expecting the child to give you what you want because you are taking care of the child, and you are not leaving the room of disappointment. Every time nje when ucabanga ukuthi kumele ukuthi mawunakekela umuntu kumele kube something in return because you are selfish. That is the shadow part of this gate. But the gift is altruism. So la we are talking about selfless, assisting others. Selfless, I mean, sifanda in selfless. So we are assisting others selflessly. So I look here nagati kwenzeka ukuthi we are assisting, but at the same time we are expecting something in return at the same time. But lana ke we are doing exactly the opposite. We are assisting selflessly, so we are focusing about yourself. If you get something in return, that will be a cherry on top. Altruism. So selflessness is the gift of these gates. So one, self-care and others. Lana will find that you are taking care of yourself, you are nourishing yourself, and you are also nourishing others, because you don't have to nourish others and forget about yourself. You have to nourish yourself, take care of yourself, feed yourself if you have to feed yourself, nourish yourself in whichever way you can nourish yourself to live, and also nourishing others. Coming to these gates, the gate of growth or expansion. Lana is the gate of growth. All about evolving, progress. It's all about the progress la. Expanding. So issue is expectation. So if you're an introvert, you'll be someone who is having fear of change. But if you're an extrovert, you'll be someone who keeps same cycles. Because we are afraid of change. So you keep same cycles. You are in the same cycle, same loop. And the growth is should there will be a change pal from one point to the next. But again, when we are expecting we are expecting ukuthi izinto zihlezi zinje. So if we are having certain expectations, it means vele ngoba nama expectations we are going to try to control things ukuthi zihlale ngalendlela wena expecting ngayo. Kanti uma sikhuluma ngegrowth, sikhuluma ukuthi there going to be a change from one point to the next. Obviously there going to be a change. So there's no need for you to expect the same thing. Asikistingo ukuthi expect if next year umsebenzi uyakushintsha manje, umsebenzi ukukhomba kwenye indawo, uyobe ukukhomba kwenye indawo for whatever reason, for a divine reason. Asikistingo sokuzama ukuthi uphoqa ukuthi uhlale kulomsebenzi lo nakule ndawo okuyona, ngoba wena we are expecting lo nyaka lo ozayo ukuthi ufane nalo nyaka lo udlule. So there's no point of that. So that is why it is the shadow, because now you'll be someone now trying to control things because you are expecting things to be the same every time. But otherwise again, if you are going to find yourself in the gift or expressing this gift in a positive manner, sithola igama elithini detachment. So being an observer now, you observe, you stop expecting things to be the way they were, or having your expectations of life. now you detach and observe life playing its own games, because life, we are a human being, we are being guided, and there's no point why we are trying to control things, because even in the first place, you know nothing about how you were created and why you were created. You know nothing about those things. You'll be guided. So yours is to detach and observe and stop expecting for comparison. The next moment should be the same as the last moment. So the seed here, we find a celebration. Here you transcend duality. You transcend the duality here. Uguti, the previous point, there was the previous point and this point. No, we ask Uguti, each journey is one journey. It's just one journey. It's not Uguti, there was this point that I was at in my life, and there is this point now. There's no this and that. It's just one journey that I'm embarking on. So even if I can change 1,000 times, it's just one journey of mine. So you transcend that thing of duality. Embrace totality in your life. Gate 9 is gate of focus. The gate of focus, you are someone who is having a very, 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 in fact, you are able to restrain and focus on whatever we are focusing on. This gate is giving us that energetic flavor of being able to focus. The shadow of this gate is inertia. So if you're an introvert, you'll be someone who is reluctant, and you are resistant to change. But if you are an extrovert, okay, you'll be someone who will be easily distracted and diverted. Kalula nje. Yabo? Ngoba wena umuntu okwazi ukuthi kalula nje alose focus. Or you'll be someone also reluctant to change, and you are reluctant and you resist to change. So uma ngabe sizothola ke I gift yale gate, we find someone who having a perseverance and focused. Umuntu focused futhi on a perseverance. So angithi vele it's determination. The gift is determination. So you focus on whatever you are focusing on. Awubi umuntu okuthiwa uthi ufocuse la kulento focuse kuyona, kuqhamuke kuthiwa hey we kwenze ukuthi usulahla focus. No, you are someone who is having a very great determination. Uma ngabe uyazi ukuthi okay, mina ngiya-investa lana, this is my plan engiyiplanile, I have to focus on this plan. Hayi uthi ke now kuqhamuka komunye umuntu ukutshela ngento usulose focus kulokhu kade ukulokhunja. No, because when we have a determination, because the gift of gates 9 is determination, you will keep on persisting and focusing on the initial plan that you had. I would be disruptive and distracted, and then you divert. Then we see here. Yabona ukuthi nokufocus kahle hle kudinga energy, because this is the center of the whole center is an energy center. So ukufocus kudinga energy kwayiwona nje. Seed here is invisibility. So you have a strong focus here la. You have a very strong focus to the extent ukuthi awuziboni ezinye izinto ezidistractayo. Awuziboni hlobo, because ufocuse njengokhozi, ufocuse echwaneni lifuna ukulithatha, awusadistracteki, awuboni lutho olunye uqhamuka eceleni. Yeah, so gate 9 ke unika leyo energetic flavor if you are not going to find yourself in the shadow la khona uba distracted or uba umuntu uba reluctant and resistant to change.
Okay, last gates 59 nja manje. Gate 59 is all about sexuality and intimacy. So la le gate le is all about creating babies, not all, but is also about creating babies and being intimate. So basically ungeke uzukwazi ukuba intimate with others ungekho intimate with yourself, being deeper within you. Okay, let us start with the shadow of this gate. Shadow is dishonest. If you're an introvert, you'll find someone who is suppressing emotions, not expressing emotions, which feel kanjani about a person. Or if you're an extrovert, you'll find someone who is having an emotional dispersion. So umuntu nje ongezukuba conscious or ongezukuba na indlela of expressing ama emotions, express anyhow, anywhere, kunonoma ubani. So la it will not be surprising ukuthola umuntu expressa the shadow of this gift enjani umuntu nje ohambe qoma noma ohambe shela nje because of that emotional dispersion. I gift yakhona ubani intimacy. So lana ke we find deeper relationships with oneself and others. So you cannot be in the intimacy stage when we are not intimate with yourself first, breaking auric boundaries with yourself and others. So you have to dive deeper within you, having conversations with yourself, sit with yourself, ask yourself relevant questions. So you are able to be intimate. You are going to get answers, and you are also going to know yourself better, having that deeper relationships with yourself. And that is when we are going to be able to have deeper and intimate relationships with others, breaking those auric field and go through to them and making relationships, deeper relationships and long-lasting relationships. So the seed here, we find transparency. Now you are open in emotional expression. Lana ke awuhide awufihli. So you are expressing yourself, your emotions freely. You are able to express with how do you feel about a person. Lana ke, it is my own view would say these people, because this is about this is about being able to reproduce, yabo, and sikwazi ukuthi ama genes ethu siqhubeke siwalokhunje siwakhiqize. So it is highly possible for these people to be fertile, yabo. It is highly possible, and maybe a sexual drive high. That is my take on this case, because it's more about creating babies. Yeah. So okay, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment if you want some clarity here and there. So until we meet again, thank you. Shandapa. What's happened?